We are here from Healing Connection. We are here to support, educate, and advocate. I'm going to read a poem to you right now. She has started to drink as a way to cope. That makes her less able to cope. The more she drinks, the more frightened she is of becoming a drunkard. The more drunk, the less frightened of being drunk. The more frightened of being drunk when not drunk, the more not frightened drunk. The more frightened not drunk, the more she destroys herself. The more frightened of being destroyed by him, the more frightened of destroying him, the more she destroys herself. By R.D. Lang, 1968.
This poem presents us the pathology of addiction, what we would call its cycles. Being an addict is both shameful and destructive. It is because of fear of both outcomes that people get addicted in the first place. In order to alleviate that fear, rather than deter addiction, these fears create a condition in which drinking becomes a rational response. Our moods and behaviors take root in the mind. When you begin to use drugs or alcohol, the way you think and feel changes. The psychological aspect of addiction is just as serious as physical dependency. The two do not exist separate from each other, but are rather intertwined. Understanding the psychological factors of any kind of addiction is just as important as taking care of the physical needs.
The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius, philosopher and Roman emperor from 161 to 180.
The quality of our thoughts depends on the level of our awareness and consciousness.
People thought they could escape their problems by numbing themselves with any source of addiction, but the addictions end up putting people into deeper depression.
So what then would help us to overcome life challenges? How can people be more motivated to change their behaviors?
We need to learn to improve our self-awareness and the state of our consciousness.
You are not alone. We are in this together. Please reach out to Healing Connection for support.